Hello YouTube, George from Medusa Herps, back with another video. Gonna give a quick update on what's been going on with the collection. Down here in my basement in front of the beverage cooler to give you an update on Osiris. He's been in a sort of emergency brumation for the last 28-29 days. I'm actually in the process of warming him back up to pull him out of brumation. Some of you may know I was having difficulties with him eating regularly. Reached out on Instagram and a couple people suggested putting him in brumation. So that's what I've done. He's been doing fine. Checked on him about once a week. He's active. Offered him water. He hasn't taken much of that. But I'll be pulling him out here in the next couple, 2 or 3 days. Bringing him back up to temp. Hopefully with an attempt to feed him sometime in the first week of August. This beverage cooler by Galans was an emergency purchase, $259 on Walmart.com. It is a 4.5 cubic foot beverage cooler. I have 6 snakes in my collection currently, probably be the most I have. I like the fact that with the shelves in place, I can fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these 6-quart tubs, and then one on the bottom would make 7. Or if I take all the shelves out, I can put a 6-quart tub on the bottom and then stack 3 12-quart Sterilite gasket tubs on top. So I can either put all of my animals in a single tub, spread out on the shelves, or if I need to double them up, put like a male-female pair into the 12-quart tubs, I can do that. Again, this was $259 on Walmart.com. I'll leave a link in the description in case anybody wants to check that out. I will say I've been looking at this cooler for a little while because it was a little bit larger. I like that option. When I first looked at it back in March, it was $199. So it's gone up 60 bucks already in just a couple months' time. But as I said, we'll put a link in the description for that. Osiris is chilling out in there. He'll come out again in the next week. So let's head upstairs and look at the rest of the collection. All right, so upstairs to check on the collection. It's time to check for spot cleaning and fresh water. Kind of peek in on everybody, give you an update on them. Some of the boys and girls are out cruising, which is always good. Starting off here, this is Isis. She is Conda, Het Azanthic, 66% chance Het Albino. She actually regurgitated her last meal back on the 26th of July. So I'm going to be skipping her next 2 feedings. Feed her again sometime in the middle of August. She is a little bit thin in my opinion for her size. Trinity Hart posted on Instagram about a body composite score. I'll put a link to her YouTube page. And so I've been kind of paying attention to that on my animals. She looks a little bit thin, so I'm hesitant to not feed her for 2 weeks, but everything I read on the internet said once your snake regurgitates, the stomach acid can damage their esophagus and you need to let them heal before feeding them again. This is Hathor. She's my female Arctic. She's always a spicy noodle. She'll bluff strike a lot. She had been having some rather smelly, there we go, and loose feces. So I actually ran a fecal test on her a couple weeks ago. My local vet did that for me. Checked for parasites, coccidia, and giardia. Did not do a crypto test, but everything came back negative. She eats good. I just think that maybe this little wrinkle deformity she has in her spine, based on the prey size I was feeding her, may have caused her to pass it incompletely digested. So I've downsized. I'm now feeding her 2 smaller pinkies, at least for the next month to see how things go, as opposed to feeding her 1 large fuzzy. So otherwise, she's doing good. Always a good eater. Move up to Kepera, my male Arctic. Nothing really much to report on him. He hasn't been putting on weight as much as I would like, but he's a male, so I think the last month I weighed him, he was 31 grams. I have moved him up to fuzzies. from Pinky, so hopefully his weight will start picking up. Then we have Nephthys, female RBE Pastel Toffee Conda, 100% het for Sable. She is my I'm gonna eat your finger girl. Yeah, she's got a great feeding response. So, and she's what I call a good healthy weight. If you look at her body, she's not too thick, doesn't have really any scale spread. So she's doing great. And then Satesh, my male RBE Pastel Toffee Conda, 100% Sable. So in the back, he actually shed for me a couple weeks ago, about a week ago. He was the last one of my snakes that hadn't shed. I got this pair, I think it was 1st of May, so she had shed out already. I was waiting on him. Of course, everybody else I've had a lot longer, they've shed. So that's the update on the collection. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.